Welcome, viewers, to this final presentation on why the French cuisine and the French classical menu is so famous, so popular, and such a trend setter. If you have not watched my other three previous videos, I'll request you to please go through those videos first. Uh, you can also watch the videos after you finish this video. In this presentation, I'm going to focus on three important areas. The first important area is understanding the place of wine in Christianity. Uh, just to satisfy the curiosity in you, Christianity does accept wine. There are other aspects we'll discuss about it, but Christianity accepts wine, alcohol, unlike Islam, which forbids alcohol. And I don't think other religions of the world, like Hinduism or Buddhism or Jainism, they encourage alcohol in any way. But then there is mention of somras in Hinduism, which I believe is alcohol. So without getting into a dispute or debate, let us come back to French classical menu. Christianity. France is a Christian country, specifically Roman Catholic Christians. And in their religion, wine is accepted in moderation. Then I would like to talk about documentation. We have already discussed about Renaissance in Europe, the printing press, the love of learning, going back to the roots of philosophy, the Greek philosophy, the Latin. And then finally, we would talk about creativity of chefs, the need for evolution, the need for experimentation, the need for variety, and also the place of science in kitchen. So let us start with Christianity and alcohol. Christianity has a ritual, a religious ritual called Eucharist. It commemorates the Last Supper of Jesus Christ, which he had with his 12 disciples. And the tradition is that the bread is dipped in wine and then it is consumed by the believers. So, Eucharist and the Old Testament, which is also followed by the Jews. Jews traditionally have been wine takers, and there are many evidences in Old Testament Bible that Jews did consume wine. Wine is supposed to be a medicine also, and it is advised to be taken in moderate quantity. It brings joy and it is considered to be a gift of God. Since France is predominantly a Roman Catholic Christian country, alcohol is allowed, and that is why you will find alcohol not only for drinking, but it is also used in cooking. It's also used in making of food. It is part of many sauces, and I also believe that it could be part of the dressings, salad dressings. So, and vinegar, which is a final product, if the wine is allowed to ferment for too long, it becomes vinegar. So, vinegar also is a major component of French classical cuisine. So, this explains to us why wine in French classical menu and dishes, French classical dishes, has a place, has a very important and prominent place. Let us talk about now documentation. Documentation is putting what you know on paper as a record, which can then be shared with others, passed on to your followers, your children, apprentices. And like I said, Renaissance was encouraged because of the invention of printing press. Literature was encouraged because of printing press. So right from the 13th century, I have the names of the chefs who are credited with documenting the culinary knowledge first. The first name is uh, Telemont. Telemont, I'm not very sure about the pronunciation. He wrote the first guide which translates into like meat makers or people who prepare meat preparations. And this was written in 13th century. The next two writers who are very famous, one is Varenne and second is Carême. These two have written a book which is like guide to cooking, guide to culinary skills. Then the most important writer who is credited with making French cuisine really unique uh, and also very stylish, highly refined and elaborate presentation is Scoffier. Scoffier. Most students of hotel management have heard the name of Larousse, Larousse Gastronomique, which is an encyclopedia of French cuisine, French dishes, and it includes all the dishes which are found in French classical menu. So that these chefs who undertook the responsibility of documenting their knowledge, they are the creators of the French cuisine, which is the trendsetter, which is a market leader even now in the world. So, in this, there's a lesson for us also. We also have diverse cuisine in India. We have regional cuisines, and I think all of us need to start documenting the cuisines of our families, of our communities, and then preserve it for the coming generations. And if you document something, the beauty of it is that it can now be shared. It can be printed into a book form. Of course, now we have internet, we have YouTube, we have platforms where you can share your podcasts, your audios. You can share anything through the internet. So if I learn something from what you have created, you documented something and I learned from it, then I'll of course go and execute it, I'll do it, I'll perform it, I'll learn it, I'll practice it, I'll master it, and then gradually I would be able to improvise it. I would be able to innovate and bring in new ideas, new thoughts, new concepts, and create something still more beautiful, still more interesting. So, the French cuisine has become the trendsetter, the market leader in the world of cuisine, simply for this simple fact that the chefs of France, they decided to document their knowledge. And let us applaud all these chefs who had the wisdom and the forethought of recording their knowledge for posterity, for the coming generations. And we all have benefited from their efforts. Then, the last thing which we need to understand here, which is actually a follow up of the previous idea, documentation. And like I said, other people will learn from your ideas, they'll experiment, they'll innovate, they'll improvise. And this is why French cuisine keeps on improving. It is so well documented that people can learn it fast. There are beautiful pictures, there are beautiful descriptions, there are standard recipes, and you can learn from it, execute it, master it, and then one day you can also innovate on it. So I think I would stop here at this point of time. I hope I was able to ignite a curiosity in your mind. Thank you for watching. Have a pleasant day and wish you the best of luck in your study of French classical cuisine.